Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. When the pencil comes out, you know I mean business, and by that means a lot of details and tiny drawings for this piece. I think this is my longest break between uploads thus far. At the same time, I'm trying to tell myself that it's okay if I can't upload on time, and it's also not the end of the world if I miss a couple of videos to catch up. The pressure to stick to a schedule and to make a premiere attendance was starting to take the fun out of this hobby. Anyway, I spent close to 14 hours over the spread of a week painting this. I'm a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie, that the effort did not bring forth the result that I was expecting. What can I say? This is another episode of The Tortured Artist. But I will spare you my rants this time. Instead of moaning the whole video of how this didn't go as planned, let me just complain for a little bit. I think the problem I have is patience. Especially when a painting is taking too long, I tend to want to rush past this and move on to the next. And too many details because I'm a perfectionist with questionable drawing skills. It dampens my spirit when I realize that I cannot perfect it to the way I want it to be. Nonetheless, this was supposed to be a fun painting. I was inspired by a Kate Spade catalogue and I thought I could create a chic and light-hearted piece on stereotypical opinions about women and maps. I can't speak for all women, but I am awful at maps. I remember the days before the GPS blew up, before Google Maps and Waze were even a thing. Every appointment was an adventure, when you literally had to draw or write out directions on a piece of paper to get to your destination. There were proper maps, of course, but I hate reading maps, squinting in those tiny street names and then forgetting where I am as the car moves along. And even later with the voice assistance of Google Maps, and all it needs is a shitty connection and your cue to make a right turn announces itself after you've passed a couple of blocks down the road. And then it becomes a vicious cycle. But trial and error, I'm quite glad to experience life before technology completely took over. At the same time, I'm also fortunate enough to enjoy the little luxuries of it growing up. Well, of course, the grandparents would say, back in my days, we had to cross rivers, climb a mountain, hike through a jungle just to get to school, and all this by barefoot. Do note that I have exaggerated their delivery a tad bit, but that's pretty much along the lines of what they used to say. There were so many things I wanted to add in this piece, a lot of vintage stuff, like a typewriter and those old school phones where you had to turn to dial, but I ran out of stamina for this. I thought a lot about whether this is going to Etsy, but it just doesn't sit well with my conscience to sell something that feels lacking to me. Did I have fun with this? No, I'm never picking up the pencil again for a long time. Regardless, I hope you enjoy the process. Hence, without further ado, let's begin.
If you wanna ride, don't ride the white horse. If you wanna ride, don't ride the white horse. White horse, don't ride the white horse. White horse, don't ride the white horse. If you wanna be rich, you got to be a bitch. If you wanna be rich, you got to be a bitch. I say bitch, you bitch. Rich, ride the white pony. If you wanna ride the white pony. White horse, ride the white pony. White horse, ride the white pony. If you wanna If you wanna
dentist and the dog. I was scared of pretty girls starting conversations. Oh, my friend, our Johnny Green, the magician's assistant in that dream. Oh, they come on stars, running down to the river, taking away to the dark side. I'll be your left hand man. 'Cause I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're singing the words all wrong. Oh lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. Oh, I wanna be your left hand man, 'cause I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're singing the words all wrong. I think you like. This guy decides to quit his job and heads to New York City. Oh, this cowboy's running from himself, and she's been living on the highest shelf. Oh, they come on star, baby, running down to the river, taking away to the dark side. I will be your left hand, 'cause I love when you're singing that song. I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're singing the words wrong. Baby, you're running down to the river, taking away to the dark side. I will be your left hand, 'cause I love when you're singing that